Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great week and are looking forward to gathering with us on Sunday. I don't know whether you've ever been to the Hoover Dam located close to Las Vegas, but for whatever reason, it's always intrigued me. Finally, in 2008, I had a chance to go and visit the Hoover Dam. I stood on top of it and looked down. It was a little scary. And then I took a tour to discover how the whole thing was built. It was built in the 1930s, completed in 1936. And the purpose of the Hoover Dam was actually to try and control the unpredictable Colorado River that was, in some cases, and some times of the year, it would be, hardly flowing, and then at other times it would be overflowing. And they thought if they could just control it for irrigation and for land water use and in other areas for some of the western states. As I was taking the tour of how it was built, I was intrigued with one thing in particular, not just the majestic building of it and all the men and all the people that it took and to build the dam, but also the way that they had to actually go backwards. Before they could start the building, they had to go backwards. They had to go up to the river, back up the river, and reroute it. They had to blast through canyons, reroute the river, so that they could then begin laying the foundation and then building up the dam. Once that was done, they could then release the river back and the dam would do what it was meant to do. Going backwards. Sometimes in our lives, we have to go back before we can fully be unleashed to go forward. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever had to go back in your life? Or have you ever had to wait? That's actually going to be our topic this week as we continue in the message series that we launched last week, Your Kingdom Come, the Gospel of Matthew. We're going to look a little bit at Jesus' baptism, but just before he went out on his ministry after his baptism, Jesus had to go back. He had to go back and undo something that had happened generations before in the Garden of Eden. And he did it with a duel with the devil in the desert. That's what we're going to talk about this Sunday. So I invite you to come out and join us, and we look forward to being together as we continue in our series. God bless. Have a great weekend.